Lesson number 14, a guide to mobile security. Mobile communications are far less secure than the internet, but are relied upon more by activists, organizers, and journalists. All SIM cards have a unique number called the IMSI, which is regularly sent to the network by your phone. Your mobile also has a unique number called the IMEI. Both these numbers, as well as the information you send, goes through your mobile network provider. Cell towers triangulate your position and relay data to and from your phone. Mobile network operators sell you a SIM card, manage cell towers, relay data to and from your phone, and also store your data that includes locations, call logs, and text messages. Your mobile can be a source of vulnerability, as it holds a lot of information about you, such as your contacts, text messages, pictures, videos, emails, and account information. Furthermore, an adversary trying to use your phone against you can figure out where you are, whom you talk to, and what you say. It is possible for your network to be monitored or blocked by a group or government. SMS messaging can be shut down. In this case, messages may be sent, but they will never be received. When under the threat of SMS filtering by an adversary, all potentially harmful messages will not go through, while unrelated messages will. Another threat is location tracking, as your phone's location can be determined by powers that you see as a threat. If you're worried about network shutdowns, there are a few things you can do. First, don't assume your mobile will work at a protest. Second, set up meeting places in advance in case you're separated and exchange landline numbers with your close network. In the case that you're identified as being a threat by powers that may monitor your cell phone communications, the following steps can help limit the threat. Ensure your SIM card remains anonymous by paying for it in cash and not giving personal details. Changing your SIM often can also be helpful. It is also important to be sure the people you talk to are being safe by ensuring they also use anonymous SIM cards and change both their SIM and phone regularly. Using a smartphone to make calls via the internet can also be more secure. To be sure that people who get a hold of your phone can't find out any information about you, it is important to clear your call logs often, as well as delete your text message history and purge all apps of personal information. Within your network of contacts, you should take extra care not to swap phones or SIMs with others, and store sensitive contacts on paper, scrambled if possible. If you believe you may be under surveillance, you should never communicate sensitive information over mobile networks. Rather, use internet call services and use a code language whenever possible. Constant surveillance may often be an issue, and in such cases, you should never lend your phone to anyone or accept a cell phone or a SIM card from someone else. Locking your phone as much as possible can also be a good deterrent, and when you're in a sensitive meeting, take the battery out of your phone and put it in a noisy place. If it is necessary for you to make it more difficult for an adversary to track your location, don't keep your phone on and with you all day. Take your phone battery out before traveling to sensitive meetings, and be sure to disable location services if you have a smartphone, while also removing the GPS antenna if possible. At some point, you may be threatened by the confiscation of your phone. To minimize the risks to you and your colleagues if this happens, you should be sure to never store sensitive data on your phone. Make sure you have strong passcodes and be ready to delete all phone logs at a moment's notice if the situation arises. If you have a smartphone, prepare a remote or panic information wipe to delete all data in case of an emergency and encrypt your phone as well. If the authorities do confiscate your phone and care to investigate its contents, you will likely be in a tough situation. Remember, when online, smartphones are merely laptops with fewer security defenses.